my gosh, hi everyone, how's it going? Today's look is inspired by a Japanese cover I saw the other day, and basically the model had very pretty, puppy, smoky bronze eyes, and her cheeks look very glowy and her lips looked really full, so it's kind of sexy but also cute at the same time. And I figured it's quite a cool look for the hot summer nights. Now, since my skin is so much more oilier these days, my pores look so much bigger. So a good base goes a long way to fill in the little bumps and lumps. So I have a nice foundation for foundation. I'm pretty sure my eyes are a lost cause, but I'm going to apply concealer on my orbital bone anyway. And of course, around my nose and my mouth because it gets very red. With a dense buffing brush, blend away. Now, I've been using my Maybelline Eraser Concealer for quite some time, and for a drugstore concealer, it's quite a good one, guys. Usually my foundation coverage is pretty sheer, but today I'm gonna go hard. Well, not that hard, a little hard. Medium coverage, hard enough. So spreading the dots on my face, I'm gonna take my buffing brush and I'm just gonna buff away. So these days I like to start in my jaw area and work my way up. Now, honestly, you guys know I don't use a lot of drugstore foundations, but I actually really do find the Maybelline Velvet foundation actually is pretty decent. And no, guys, they're not paying me to say this. Now that my skin looks so much more even, I'm going to take my powder and I'm simply just going to pat onto the skin to mattify the face. For the brows, we're going to go for a classic straight power brow. So start by shaping the outline of the top and then the bottom, and once you're done with that, you want to take a powder to fill in the inside and to blur out the harshness. The first eyeshadow I'm going to be using is this bronzy eyeshadow, and it's called Half Baked on my Urban Decay Naked Palette, and as you can see, I'm just going to pop this on my lid area. So once that's done, I'm going to move on to a fluffy brush, and I'm simply just going to soften up the edges and move upwards. So it should be very pigmented in the base, but then as it goes upwards, it starts to fade. With the same eyeshadow, I'm going to pop it on my lower lash line to create balance. Now moving on to this brown eyeshadow called Smog, I'm going to deepen up my eyes by only applying it on the lid area and tapering it out slightly. With my black liquid liner, I'm going to take my detail brush, and by lifting my eyelid up, I'm going to create an invisible line by filling in the spaces inside. Tight lining, also known as invisible line, creates an illusion of thicker lashes. So as you can see, I also extended my eyeliner. So starting at the edge of my eye, I'm going to let my brush taper out so my eyes appear longer and also upwards for a girly flick. Taking a brown pencil liner, I'm just going to mark straight across from the bottom of my pupil, and then I connect to the edges for a puppy eye look. For the added softness, you want to take a brown eyeshadow and you want to soften up that line. For your eyes to look extra sharp, you want to take a black liquid liner and simply just redo the top liner once again. If you guys are crazy about highlighting your lower corner, this one is the bomb. The bomb. Now it's time to add a little edge into the makeup. I'm going to take a black eyeshadow, and starting from the edge where the edge of my eyeliner is, I'm going to work inwards, stopping about a third way in. Proceed with mascara. Now as you can see, my lips are pretty tiny, so if you want more of a fuller lip, you want to take a nude or even a white eyeliner pencil and simply just shade in the midsection of your lips. So now that we've added the dimension, it's time to move on to a nude lip liner. Now what you want to do is you want to extend the edges of the lips, just in the sides. So for me, especially with the lower lip, I like to curve the lip liner a little bit more so my lips appear a little bit more round at the base. For the upper lip, you want to do the exact same thing, but with your Cupid's bow, you want to not be greedy, just line to your natural lip line. Now after filling it in, and of course leaving the white parts free, I'm going to take my nude lip color and I'm just going to apply it over my lips. Now right away you can see my lips like visibly fuller, and this is one of the quickest and easiest way to achieve fuller lips. Now for highlight, we're not going to highlight in the traditional way where you apply the top of the cheekbone. I'm actually going to just completely work in circular motions, framing around my cheekbones. This creates a very childlike effect, so it makes your cheekbones appear very full. Now I want to really emphasize on adding volume to my cheekbones. It actually makes my face appear a lot more sharper on the chin. So now with a pinky peach pinky peach blush, I'm going to apply over the highlighter, and I'm going to apply slightly in the upper direction as well to create another illusion of slimmer face. I love this highlight. Thank you, Alice, for the recommendation, by the way. I love it. I love you more. To finish it all off, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. Instead of really focusing on defining my cheekbones, I'm actually just going to work on the crescents of my face, such as my jawline, my temples, and my forehead. Alright, so this part is not compulsory, but you can do it if you wish. It's to take the highlighter and just dab it on the center of your lips to give an illusion of fuller, sexy, puckery lips. Mwah. Cue the rest of the posing. It's exactly how it looks from the intro. Here's me touching my face again from the side. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. I rocked this like when I was picking up my husband from the airport. Gotta look fine for my man. Please subscribe.